Catholic position on immigration reform and the treatment of immigrants and refugees in Georgia and around the world is based on Catholic teaching, which is derived from the Gospels and the words of Jesus, statements and encyclicals of the popes, and statements and pastoral letters of bishops around the world, including the U.S. bishops. For Jesus, welcoming the stranger was a defining mark of those destined for eternal life, and he held up the Good Samaritan who saved the life of a stranger as an example of love of neighbor. The Second Vatican Council supported the right of people to migrate and be treated justly. In September 2015, Pope Francis said that biblical revelation urges us to welcome the stranger. It tells us that in so doing, we open our doors to God, and that in the faces of others, we see the face of Christ himself. Supporting the resettlement of refugees whose lives have been torn apart by war, and providing a place of asylum for immigrants fleeing violence is something we consider to be central to our Catholic beliefs. The Church sees the act of welcoming immigrant and refugee families into our communities as our mission. The Catholic Catechism instructs the faithful that good government has the duty to welcome the foreigner out of charity and respect for the human person. Unfortunately, in the past years, some states have proposed and in some cases passed legislation or enacted policies that are contrary to these principles. Pope Francis tells us it's important to view migrants not only on the basis of their status as regular or irregular, but above all as people whose dignity it is to be protected and who are capable of contributing to progress and the general welfare. As Catholic citizens, we have the obligation to advocate for our migrating brothers and sisters. We must hold policymakers accountable for laws that protect human dignity.